So thank the Girl Scouts. They are here in force today.
Girl Scouts are excited to be joining the Steamers this evening. Tonight we have troops from Cancerega, Hartport, Hornell, Canisteo, Greenwood, Alfred, Almond, Wellsville, and Bath joining us in the fun. Would you like to join the fun? Come talk to a leader or go to gsnypen.org for more information. Girl Scouts brings girls' dreams to life and help them work together to build a better world. Through programs from coast to coast, Girl Scouts of all backgrounds and abilities can be themselves as they discover their strengths and rise to meet new challenges. Whether they want to climb to the top of a tree or the top of their class, they lace up their boots for a hike or advocate for climate justice or make their first best friends. Backed by trusted adult volunteers, mentors, and millions of alum, Girl Scouts lead the way as they find their voices and make changes that affect the issues most important to them.
So welcome everybody to today's game between Horseheads and Hornell. Horseheads comes in with a 7-26 record, Hornell 11-22. So this game, Hornell still has a chance to make the playoffs. Horseheads does not. So this game does mean something for Hornell. They've got to obviously win the game. It's number one is their goal, is winning. We'll look at the standings coming into tonight's game. You can see Hornell with 11-22 record. Believe it or not, like I said, they're still alive for the playoffs, so the top three teams make it. Some good things would have to happen. Obviously, the Steamers have to win, and Genesee Rapids have to lose. So we'll see. There's also a series between Syracuse. I think it was the Syracuse Saltcats, I believe. They have to make up if it's relevant. If it's not relevant, they won't make it up. So we'll see how that goes. On the mound for Hornell is number 28, Zach Morse from Canandaigua, New York. He goes to Alfred State College. So I want to take a quick look at some of the averages in the nation. Is right here in the NYCBL. You can see the batting average, number 5th, number 6th, and number 8th on the list of batting averages. And then if you look at, let me put my glasses on so I can read myself. There we go. And total number hits, number 1 in the nation is Curley. We'll give you more information and more lists here in a second. So Lucas Granger to lead things off. Granger from Horseheads goes to Herkimer County Community College. Follows that one off.
That's the First Heritage Credit Union 50 Center. Return that foul ball through the souvenir stand and receive a voucher for 50 cents.
Rain is threatening today. We hope we don't have any problems, but never know.
That's a New York National Guard strikeout.
So strikeout.
Now batting the left fielder, number 2 from Mansfield University, Ryan Scott.
Ryan Scott, as you heard the announcer, goes to Mansfield. This Horseheads team we used to be Mansfield Destroyers last year. Now they're the Horseheads Hitmen. Two and one in top of the first, 1 out. And got him. Let's check that out.
Now batting the shortstop, number 20 from Genesee Community College, Anthony Bratz.
It's hard to tell because I didn't show the. Not sure why we're having issues with this machine I have here that does the replays and stuff. I know we had the end of the game the other day just freeze right up, so hopefully if we lose you for some reason, we'll bring you right back on live, so just stay with us. So 2 down. Nice play.
No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. After having a play on the Ryan HC scoreboard, Hitmen 0, Steamers coming back.
We'll be back.
Can't make
The Ryan Agencies, your locally invested independent insurance agency. The Ryan Agency supports local students and athletes. They appreciate dedication, teamwork, and hometown pride. That's why they give back, sponsoring many youth academic and sports activities. The Ryan Agencies, your hometown supporter and source for all things insurance.
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency.
When it comes to workers' comp, things can change quickly.
The only way to make sure your rights are protected is to have a trusted, committed attorney on your side.
An attorney who has devoted their career to helping injured workers.
Someone to fight for the money and medical benefits you deserve.
The only person on your side
is the attorney at your side.
Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys.
Traditional checking accounts are old news. So what are you waiting for? Reach new heights with Apex Rewards checking from First Heritage Federal Credit Union. Apex gives you the option to choose between cash back or high interest with a free checking account that pays you. Plus, ATM fees get refunded. Choose your rewards at fhfcu.org and get one step closer to achieving your financial goals.
So welcome back, bottom of the first.
Number 10 from Horseheads University, Ryan Hill.
So Ryan Hill moved up, batting leadoff here for the Steamers. I think he was batting 8th the last game. He's been 9th, 7th. I think they're going to try putting him in at every number in the order. Hill batting .287 on the season. It's going to be too far. Yep. Nice try, though. That was nice hustle by first baseman Kearney. Oops, I lost him. There he is. He tried to stop, but did you see when he stopped, he was already across the line. Nice play. That time, second, Nate Prince, the second baseman.
Now batting the first baseman, number 35 from the University of Maine, Presque Isle, Tim Burns.
I know not really a complaint. I had someone come up to me and just say, geez, he loves my broadcast, but he wished we had strikes. And I said, that's a multiple base hit for Burns. Burns in with a double with the old or pulling the steamer whistle, whatever they do.
Now batting the second baseman, number 29 from North Park University, Justin Swanson.
Honk, honk. But yeah, this company that makes this equipment that we use, that does the scoreboard and instant replay and stuff, it's beautiful. It's one of the best inventions, whoever came up with it. It's been around for like a year and a half, 2 years that I've used it now. But the only thing I said, it is missing the scoreboard would be neat to have the strikes and balls and outs and runners on base and stuff like that on the screen, which we'll work on. We'll see if we can get that by next year. This one popped up playable. Nice job by Prince. Prevented Tim from going anywhere.
The catcher, number 20 from Siena College, Noah Brooks.
And the third out.
No runs, one hit, no errors, and one man left on base. After one inning of play on the Ryan Agency scoreboard, Steamers 0, Hitmen 0.
We talked about, I said there's some other stuff at Leading Nation because there is obviously the National Association of Collegiate Baseball League. And if you go onto that website, it's pretty cool. It has all the stats from every league around. Obviously, the Cape Cod League, there's so many leagues. Let me bring that back up for you again. And you can see Jimmy Curley leads the nation for that last week in home runs. He had 10 home runs for that week, which is pretty impressive. And number 2, Darryl Callahan. So it's been, some great players here in this league, and we showed you the batting average. The highest batting average, the third highest batting average in the nation was by Callahan. And I think we got one more stat there, the stolen bases. And I didn't do a lot of research on this, apologize. I wish they would have actually listed what team they played from. I think Gomez is with the Ridgemen there, obviously, but it would have been kind of cool to have the graphic a little bit better. And I didn't make the graphics up. It was something from the NYCBL. But I could have done my due diligence. I'm just trying to help out too many other people with stuff to get ready for a funeral and stuff. But anyway, so it's awesome that NYCBL has some impressive players. We already knew that anyways. So today's game is brought to you by Apex Chiropractic, helping you achieve new heights in wellness. Dr. Joseph McKay is a professor of nutrition and a professional natural bodybuilder. Give him a call, 607-382-3751. Dr. Joseph McKay at Apex. The Italian Villa, 196 Seneca Street in Hornell, the best Italian cuisine around, the Italian Villa. Stop in. Great lunch specs. They don't for the summer. They don't open until 2 p.m. now, 2 p.m. But you can stop in and still get your favorite dishes at the Italian Villa. Howard Hanna Real Estate Services and Reggie Gambino, licensed real estate salesperson, or Howard Hanna. So this is Darren Callahan. Darren goes to Slippery Rock. Doesn't say where he was born.
Now batting the first baseman, number 38 from Stonehill College, Nate Kearney.
So second baseman Nate Kearney. Or wait a minute, that's not right. Base hit.
Now batting the catcher, number 45 from Massachusetts College of Liberal Arts, Josh Bolo.
Josh Bola. Says he's from CT, Connecticut. He goes to Massachusetts College of Liberal Arts. Wonder what he's taking there. So one down. Nate Kearney on first, the lone runner. High and inside. 2-1. This is the final week of Steamer Baseball. We'll give you the schedule here, the remaining games. Only 3 home games, including this one, left. Just outside. 3-2, full count with 1 out. Kearney on second. A lone runner. Fouled off to stay alive. Base hit. I know, throw the ball in. Let's go here. Didn't like that delay.
Now batting the second baseman, number 7 from Hornell College, Nate Prince.
Even if he doesn't throw the ball at same meet, he should be running in. You know what I mean? Always be making a motion, you know, when there's runners on base. He might say, you know, Kearney might say, the heck with it, I'll test your arm and accuracy if you're going to hang on to the ball. That is an extremely smart play. Swanson. And the reason I say that is I think he could have come up and actually caught that ball, but he knew, take a chance, let it bounce for the double play. Unfortunately, you know, just because it was a slow bounce, you know, didn't go rocking off the ball, obviously, or off the bat. You see guys try to do that in the major leagues. They'll catch the ball, and it'll have it slip it out of their glove. I see Lindor. I'm a huge Mets fan, so I watch the Mets all the time, and Lindor's tried it a couple of times, obviously laughing because he knows the umpires are a little bit smarter than that.
Hitmen get 1 run on 2 hits. No errors and 1 man left on base. After 1.5 innings of play on the Ryan Agency scoreboard, Hitmen 1, Steamers 0.
We'll be back.
Hi, I'm Laura Dagan-Pico, and along with my father, Jim Dagan, operate the Dagan Funeral Home here in Hornell.
The Dagan Funeral Home is a large, spacious, handicap-accessible facility with a seating capacity of 150 people, along with a separate family room for entertaining children. We also offer DVD memorial tributes, which continually show photographs and movies of your loved one's life on 2 beautiful flat-screen TVs.
The Dagan Funeral Home, 5 generations of the Dagan family serving your family.
When it comes to making plans, you are the best. Remember the best planned 90 minutes of your life? Or that surprise party for your parents' golden anniversary? You get the golden planning. The same way you plan each detail for those moments, start planning to protect you and your loved ones from a natural disaster. Sign up for local weather and emergency alerts. Prepare an emergency kit and make a family communications plan. Protecting your family is the best plan you can make.
Concerned about the cost of your insurance? The Ryan agencies sift through quotes from many companies to uncover your best insurance value. You'd be surprised at the savings we can find. Let's just talk. What's there to lose? The Ryan agencies, your local insurance inflation fighters.
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency.
Leading off the second, for the Steamers, the designated hitter number 14 from Central Connecticut State University, Robert Chesney.
So bottom of the first. Or bottom of the second. This one's a shot. But right at Scott. A shot to Scott. So 4 pitches.
Now batting the left fielder, number 25 from SUNY Fredonia, Tyler Curtis.
Tyler Curtis up now. Curtis batting .313. Curtis has 1 home run on the season, 17 RBIs. Larkin delivers. Oh, that one off 2-2. Popped out of play.
That's the First Heritage Credit Union 50 center.
So 2 down.
Now batting the right fielder, number 13 from Finger Lakes Community College, DJ Stoyanovich.
Base hit.
Now batting the shortstop, number 1 from Alfred State College, Logan Hoyt.
One and 2 to Hoyt. 2 down. And strike 3.
No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left.
Go to the
on
top of the
base.
3rd.
After 2 innings of play on the Ryan Agency scoreboard, Hitman 1, Steamers 0.
Today's game is brought to you by the best auto body repair shop around is Maple City Collision. Tell them John Birch sent you. 607-324-1155. All makes and models, all years. It's Maple City Collision up on the airport, or on Seneca Road. Actually, the airport road too. Seneca Road, Airport Road. It splits right between it. Dr. Pat Pico, MD, 15 Loader Street, 585-596-4129. Providing quality care to the residents of Steuben and Allegheny County for over 25 years. Dr. Pat Pico. Dr. Pico. And by Gilio's Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, 382-0836. Chad Gilio, 24-day emergency service, fully bonded and insured. It's Gilio's Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Gilio's. Now hiring qualified HVAC and plumbing techs at Gilio's. Accepting new patients now, Dr. John Wine, Dr. Rich Chakowski at Wine Chiropractic Associates, 20 Park Drive in Hornell, 324-7246, specializing in back and neck pain, headaches, all your spine care needs. Thanks, Dr. Wine. Thanks, Dr. Richowski. Ryan Agencies, Hornell, Jasper, and Wellsville. 3 great locations to serve you better. Jeff Ryan, insurance protection you can rely on, home, auto, business, and more. Give them a call. 607-324-7500. Stopping at their main office, 57 Broadway in Hornell. John and Dagan, General Trial Practice, probably serving the Southern Tier since 1989. Thanks, John, for all your support over the last 34 years. It'll actually be 35 years starting this September. Yep. I've been doing it for a long time. 79 degrees right now. I guess the rain has been called off, which is good news. Nice play. Wow, he's been on fire today. Swanson. Yeah, my instant replay screwed up some.
Center fielder number 26, Lucas Granger.
This one popped up. Stojanovic. I was going to say Stolanovic again. I'm still embarrassed by
now
that.
batting the left fielder number 2,
not really,
Ryan
but
Scott.
I'm calling him Stolanovic. This one might be trouble. No, it's not. Not for Tyler.
No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. After 2.5 innings of play on the Ryan Agency scoreboard, Hitmen 1, Steamers 0.
It smells like rain. We'll be back after this.
In doing the work you do, if you're hurt, we'll help you through.
Don't be fooled. Video hearings are as critical as appearing in person.
Make sure your rights are protected.
Your employer has trained specialists on their side.
And the judges work for New York State.
The only person on your side
is the attorney at your side.
Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys.
Severe weather can strike anytime, anywhere, but there's a simple way to stay safe. Hey, Jim Cantore here. I stay safe in dangerous weather by planning ahead. You can stay safe too with a few easy steps. Build an inexpensive kit with supplies for your family's needs. Write down important information like phone numbers and medications. Always talk with your family and remember any pets in your planning. Be ready, be safe. Start your plan today at ready.gov/plan.
Are you still looking for a truck?
So while we're away, Matthew Wessels gets beaned at one pitch, and he goes down to first. He'll be all right, though. Bottom of the third. Some other games going on today. We'll give you that right after this pitch. Some other scores here. Bottom of the seventh, Dansville is down by 6, 8-2 to Genesee Rapids. Sherrill is defeating Cortland 6-2, top of the fifth. The Syracuse Saltmen up by 1 against the Rochester Ridgemen, 4-3. And if we go back and look, and we'll do it right after this pitch here, the standings, how that affects anybody here. No games have ended yet. So that is the, give you teams in our division.
Now batting the first baseman, number 35.
The Rapids
Tim
and Dansville, but it really doesn't matter. We need the Genesee Rapids to lose, and they're winning. So that doesn't do good. Tim Burns up. Oh, a hot shot off the glove. The first run of the game's coming in. Safe.
Now batting second baseman, number 29, Justin Swanson.
And he gives that look like, hey, I'm just great. You know how people shrug, oh yeah, what am I supposed to do? I'm just that good. And he is. Base hits. That's a nice base hit that time for
the catcher, number 20,
Swanson.
Brooks.
So bases are loaded now. I better update my scoreboard. Wouldn't you think I should do that? 1-1. There we go. Noah Brooks up. High and inside. Golfs that one foul. Wow, that kid is walking with a Milwaukee Brewers hat and jacket on. Pretty cool. Young kid, probably around 11 or 12. Big Brewers fan. And what's he eating? He was having a hot dog. So he's covered all the bases here of coming to a ball game. Hot dog, wearing your favorite team's jacket and hat. Brooks alive at 2-2. Noah batting at 393. He's 13 for 33. Very good player from Pelmac High School. So bases loaded, nobody out here. Steamers ready to do some damage. Brooks. One down. All of my life. So now is Robert Chesney. Chesney. Oh, and he drops it. I think he overplayed it. That ball kicked in. 1 run home. 2 runs home. None of them really dared to leave. Chesney, good hustle to second base. Yeah, the replay didn't go back enough.
Tyler Curtis.
Curtis. Right to Kearney.
Now batting the right fielder, number 13, DJ Stoyanovich.
So Stoyanovich. One and two, 2 outs. Runners at second and third. 3 runs already home here. This one blasted. Oh, and it's over the head again. Scott having a tough time as he goes in. Nice hustle by him. So Ryan Scott, you can see, it's tough to play out there because there's no warning track and there's no no indication there. And there's no padding on the fence either, obviously. So if you go crashing into it, you're have some trouble. But 2 more runs come home. 5-1. This one gonna fall into no man's land. Got him. I'm surprised in short right field that time he came, or they sent him. I know it's got to be a perfect throw, but it was good. Oh, the relay. Wasn't the prettiest slide, but he's trying to avoid the tag.
Steamers would like to thank their game day sponsors, the New York National Guard and vets.
Today's game is brought to you by Strobel Supply, 40 Shawmont Industrial Park in Hornell. Stop up and see the guys. Check out their robotics. They're always looking for qualified people to join their team with yearly bonuses and vacations, paid vacations. So check out Strobel Supply. St. James Hospital, Dr. Ali Mansour, Sports Medicine Physician, 3-530-740, Dr. Mansour. First Heritage Federal Credit Union open an Apex checking account, a checking account that pays you. That's right, earn cashback rewards, foreign ATM fees refunded. Do you go to First Heritage? I do. First Heritage. And by the Dagan Funeral Home, 38 Church Street in Hornell. Cremation service is only $16.95 plus the crematory fee. Thanks, Jim Dagan, Laura Pico, the Dagan Funeral Home. The Dagan Funeral Home. Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorney's offices in Buffalo, Rochester, New York City. Call 585-262-COMP for Connors and Ferris. Connors and Ferris. Simmons and Rockwell Ford, Simmons and Rockwell Nissan, right across the street from each other. Make car buying simple when you drive your deal at one of these 2 great locations, or both. Buy your wife a Nissan, and you buy a Ford. What do you have to lose? MysticMedia.com, your small business digital success partner. Web development, search optimization, blog content, and so much more. Log on to MysticMedia.com. Mystic Media. Butler Excavating and Concrete, City View Towing, Transport, and Auto Repair. Call 324-7400. Thanks, Brian Butler, Mike Hess, Daryl Howell, and the rest of the crew up at Butler Excavating and City View. Anthony A.J. Bratz up. Got him. Beautiful play by Hoyt. Hoyt was pitching the other day, I heard. I'm pretty sure it was him. I think I looked it up. And he gave up 2 grand slams to the same batter. In 2 different innings, but still, that's something you have to shake off. Because he's been impressive at the plate, or on the mound here for Hornell. And I think that's he's listed in the not Hoyt, but whoever hit the home runs here. I'll see where was that list of home runs. Was it Darren Callahan? I think, or one of those top ones. This one fouled off. I'm laughing because some kids are playing in the bullpen there. Going back a little bit. Oh, and what a misplay. Stolanovich. Wow. It's got to be hard to see because of the... But let's take a look at that on replay. He sees it. I don't know if he lost it or what, but then by the time he recovered it. He's like, darn it. So Kearney Or I'm sorry, that wasn't Kearney. That was number 5, Callahan. I think that's who we saw on the home run list there. Yeah, number 2 in the nation on the home run list as of July 16th. That's pretty impressive for the nation. Oh, nice try by Hoyt. Give Callahan a close-up there. He's given that like, what am I supposed to do? I'm that good. You are good. You're better than good. So Kearney now 2-2 as he goes to first base. Nice play, 2 outs. That's a beautiful play by Ryan Hill that time because you can see him making sure Callahan does not go anywhere. Watch this when he gets the ball. He hesitates for a little bit. Kind of gives a half glance.
Now batting the third baseman, number 13, Aiden Sturdivant.
How do you give a half a glance? He turned his head halfway and looked with his eyes.
That's the First Heritage Credit Union 50 center.
I think I better change the scoreboard while I'm at it. This is top of the 4th. You can see this has been a long season. Not only that, but don't forget I did high school baseball. So I started in April and am finally finishing this week. The last Hornell game was, I think, 3 days before. Yeah, it was 3 days before I did a Steamers game. So it went right in from one season to another. And beautiful. Strikeout by Morse. That's the best part of the game right there when the kids are smiling. Enjoy and love playing the game. They do. We'll be back.
Hi, I'm Jim Dagan, and along with my daughter Laura, own and operate the Dagan Funeral Home here in Hornell.
The Dagan Funeral Home was established way back in 1883 by my great-great-grandfather and is the oldest family-owned funeral home in the area. We offer traditional funerals for all faiths as well as low-cost cremation services, and we will be happy to assist you with pre-planning and inflation-proof financing.
The Dagan Funeral Home, 5 generations of the Dagan family serving your family.
Ryan Agencies, your locally invested independent insurance agency. The Ryan Agency supports local students and athletes. They appreciate dedication, teamwork, and hometown pride. That's why they give back, sponsoring many youth academic and sports activities. The Ryan Agencies, your hometown supporter and source for all things insurance.
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency.
So Matthew Wessel's up. That one's high. So bottom of the fourth, 5-1. 5 runs, 6 hits for the Steamers. 1 run, 3 hits for the Hitmen. And like we said, the Hitmen eliminated. Hornell still hanging on there, the 2 bottom teams. Hornell and the Rapids could change positions if everything aligns perfectly. This one is cranked. And it's out of here. Home run, Matthew Wessels. Oh, darn it. Would have been nice if it had hit the the car, the Jeep.
Now batting the third baseman, number 10, Ryan Hill.
So Ryan Hill up. Is that too mean for me to hope it hits a car? That's what insurance is for. I guess somebody called the cops because a ball hit them. I can't remember if it was in a high school game or a Steamers game, or because this truck got hit by a home run. Or I'm like, come on, call the police. It's one of these people that have a truck out there. I don't see any trucks, so I don't know. In the on Adza Street, shouldn't have bought a house where a baseball park has been here for 60 years. In fact, those houses weren't there many, many years ago. That's why they're all smaller homes. Like I said, this used to be the baseball stadium, or the grandstand used to be in center field years and years ago, before I was born, way before. I could have lived 2 lives, I think.
So, the first baseman, number 35, Tim Burns.
Speaking of home runs, Tim Burns is up. Burns lifts it. Nice play by Bullock.
Now batting the second baseman, number 29, Justin Swanson.
So Swanson up. Two of them. And a stolen base. Speedy Ryan Hill. I want to say happy birthday to Gates Miller. Pitcher for the Steamers. His 18th birthday today. Gates is right there, actually. Number 17. 18, just a baby. He wears 17. Now he's going to have to change it to 18. What's going on here? The late night for the New York State Department of Transportation. They're out here working. Look at that ball. Run comes home, but watch this ball curtail.
Now batting the catcher, number 20, Noah.
Ooh. I didn't think it was going to go that far. Noah Brooks up. 7-1 Hornell. A lot of people sitting in the outfield or sitting outside the stadium. Let's see who's over here. Tim Burns' host parents. That I can't tell. I don't have my digital zoom on. I'll turn it on in just a second. Noah Brooks. Had the chance to see him play this year in high school and well as collegiate here. It wasn't a pleasant experience watching him play in high school, but being from Hornell, that's a story. Yeah. If you want to know the story and watch him play in high school, just go to the YouTube Piche Sports YouTube channel and watch the game. It's the last high school game. Ooh, he almost dropped his gum. That was a nice snag. Except it's probably full of dirt. I was saying, go to the playlists on YouTube there. If you go to the Piche Sports YouTube channel, and some of you are on there now, but you go down, you can see the very last high school game. That was the one that went viral. We figured close to 50 million views of the clip, anyways, of that 7th inning. Noah Brooks, a big part of that. All of my life. Now batting.
Now batting the designated hitter, number 14, Robert Chesney.
Chesney. Son of Kenny Chesney. I'm sure he gets that a lot. Stupid jokes like I just said. Two outs here, all inside. Give you an update on the scores. Genesee did win, so that just lowers Hornell's chances even more. Come on, Dansville. Dansville was playing Genesee. Genesee's got 17 wins. The Genesee Rapids do. So let's see.
Now batting the left fielder, number 25, Tyler Curtis.
Let's see, we got the Steamers. Tyler Curtis up. I was trying to figure out something real quick here. Curtis fouls one. So they play at Genesee tomorrow. Obviously a must-win. Tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday, they are at Olean. Oh, they're all must-wins. Then they're home against Dansville. So that's our next broadcast is Thursday against Dansville at 7 o'clock. And then we finish up on Saturday with Olean coming to town. And that game's at 7 o'clock. So both games Thursday and Saturday at 7 o'clock on Peisch Sports. I guess they say that Canadian smoke is back, but you can't smell it. Let me see if there's an air quality warning up here. It's supposed to limit outdoor activities. Does that mean no, shouldn't be playing baseball? Avoid the subject event aspirants. Okay. So it's in effect till Wednesday morning. We're supposed to be getting this. A walk.
Now batting the right fielder, number 13, DJ Stoyanovich.
The higher the scale, I don't know if that doesn't tell me anything. Anyways, we're going to have a trip to the mound here. Check out. Again, welcome to tonight's broadcast. This is the 7 and 26 Horseheads Hitmen versus the 11 and 22 Hornell Steamers. I'm Bob Peicher, broadcasting from the Simmons and Rockwell broadcast booth here from Maple City Park in the city of Hornell, New York. The seventh smallest city in New York. Like, we're small. I can't imagine what the smallest city is. How many are in it? So, Stoyanovich from Fairport. I forget what Fairport's mascot is. Fairport. I've been to Fairport High School. I just can't remember what the mascot is. Someone on YouTube, you can comment. Let me know. I think I left the comments on. That's a strike. 2-1, 2 outs. Bases loaded here. Oops. force out. Nice play. Sliding is A.J. Bratz for that one. Hold it back.
When it comes to workers' comp, things can change quickly.
The only way to make sure your rights are protected is to have a trusted, committed attorney on your side.
An attorney who has devoted their career to helping injured workers.
Someone to fight for the money and medical benefits you deserve.
The only person on your side
is the attorney at your side.
Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys.
Traditional checking accounts are old news. So what are you waiting for? Reach new heights with Apex Rewards checking from First Heritage Federal Credit Union. Apex gives you the option to choose between cash back or high interest with a free checking account that pays you. Plus, ATM fees get refunded. Choose your rewards at FHFCU.org and get one step closer to achieving your financial goals.
Shop, finance, and buy your next car all online. With a new shopping experience at your fingertips, make car buying simple when you drive your deal at Simmons Rockwell Nissan in Horseheads and Hornell.
Hi, I'm Laura Dagan-Pico, and along with my father, Jim Dagan, operate the Dagan Funeral Home here in Hornell.
The Dagan Funeral Home is a large, spacious, handicap-accessible facility with a seating capacity of 150 people, along with a separate family room for entertaining children. We also offer DVD memorial tributes, which continually show photographs and movies of your loved one's life on two beautiful flat-screen TVs.
The Dagan Funeral Home, 5 generations of the Dagan family serving your family.
So Braden Michelson to lead things off. Top of the 5th. Nice play.
Now batting the right fielder, number 37, Noah Boulder.
This one.
Now batting the center fielder, number 26, Lucas Granger.
Lucas Granger up, two outs. 0-2, 2 outs, nobody on. Top of the 5th inning. Popped up. It's going to be fair. Oh, and it gets through, and a nice backup.
Now batting the left fielder, number 2, Ryan Scott.
Oh, and 2. Braden Ferris. Ooh, take strike 3.
That's a New York National Guard strikeout.
I see some smiles. There you go. Looks like deja vu. Looks like he smiled and did the same thing last time. Noah goes out to greet him. That's awesome. Today's game is brought to you by, who's it brought to you by? Butler Excavating and Concrete, City View Towing, Transport, and Auto Repair. Call 324-7400. Thanks, Brian Butler. And the crew up there, Butler Excavating.
Leading off the 5th for the Steamers, shortstop number 1, Logan Hoyt.
So Arkport's own Logan Hoyt. He's an Arkport Wolf on the Wolves team. Takes strike 1. Zach Morse on the mound. We saw him warm up without the audio on. Just because every pitch from him when he's warming up, it sounds like a jet engine. Like a jet flew by it when those balls are released. And a safety swing by Hoyt. And goes down. We're talking about, you can see the other day when I zoomed in, you can see the hills clearly, but it's kind of the bluish because of the color balance of the camera. But
Now batting the center fielder, number 22.
the haze, like I said, it doesn't feel that muggy, but they said it's the Canadian smoke again. We're supposed to get it for the next couple of days. So we'll see what happens. New York, some Major League Baseball scores. We'll give you them. The Orioles are beating the Dodgers 3-1. Of course, the Orioles destroy the Mets, and then they go to Baltimore, and Baltimore is winning that game in the 5th. There's a base hit. Some other scores, bottom of the 3rd, 0-0, the Cleveland Guardians and Pittsburgh. That game in Pittsburgh, 1-1, San Francisco Giants and the Cincinnati Reds. Top of the 6th. The Marlins lead the Cardinals 1-0, bottom of the 3rd. Tampa Bay Rays are leading the Rangers, the Texas Rangers, 1-0, bottom of the... It would be nice if I put my glasses on. Bottom of the 2nd. I can see so much more. This one popped. I can see that. Popped right up. Second out. The Nationals are leading the Cubs in Cleveland, 2-0, top of the 2nd, and no score in the the Tigers versus the Royals in the 2nd inning there. Later tonight, Yankees at LA Angels, or Anaheim Angels, whatever you want to call them. Baltimore is at Oakland, and Minnesota is at Seattle. Those games all start around 9:40. The Mets are off, thank God. Yeah, they're lovable losers to me. I've been a Jets and Mets fan my whole life. What are you going to do? And that one squeezes through. Yeah, someone's got to cover. Here we go. Nice play. Some nice hit by Burns.
Now batting second baseman, number 29.
Let me turn on I'm going to turn on the zoom here. Let's see, camera function. I reset this camera so that, there it is, zoom on. So now let's see how close I can get into his face. There we go, even closer. I don't know if, there we go. Digital zoom and adds, says adds 10 times. That didn't, not 10 times. I don't know. I'm just rambling on. You can always press the mute button. So Swanson 2 for 3 with a home run today. That one high, 3-1, 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Walked him. So, bases are loaded now for number 14. Oh no, I'm sorry, Noah Brooks is up. Come on, Noah. Noah Brooks Base hits, 1 run. 2 runs come home. Brooks. So Noah Brooks.
Now batting the designated hitter number 14, Robert Chesney.
Adds a couple. So that makes it 9-1. So Robert Chesney up from Malvern, New York, goes to Central Connecticut State. Not many baseball fields you see the dirt path between home plate and the pitcher's mound. In fact, you don't see it in the major leagues at all. But Hornell's had it. I don't, as far as I ever always remember, Hornell's had it here. They figure with all the trips to the mound by the catcher, there's going to be a worn base path or a worn path there anyways. Why not just cut it out? Quit killing the grass. They had a soft spot for the grass. So bases loaded again. Now Tyler Curtis is up.
25, Tyler Curtis.
Tyler Curtis. Yeah, this digital zoom does do pretty good. It's got a tattoo on. Oh, got one on the back. His tricep too. Not his tricep. His forearm. Two outs, 1-1 to Curtis. Swanson at third, Noah Brooks at second, and Robert Chesney at first are the base runners. 2-1 now to Tyler Curtis. Curtis is 0 for 2 today. And that one's going to get away. And a run's going to score. I actually think Swanson was thinking about staying at. I'm not sure why the umpire's going out to talk to Larkin, but I almost thought Swanson was going to stay at third and able to give Curtis a chance for a grand slam. It would be his, if he did hit a home run, it would be his second of the year. He can't do that, obviously, though. Yeah. This is the top of the fifth. Everyone's screaming because the ball landed in the stands. It came through the netting. I'm not sure. The gap is at the very top. It almost has to be hit perfectly at the top of the stadium for that, but so bases loaded for DJ Stojanovic.
Now batting the right fielder,
Stojanovic.
DJ Stojanovic.
That's inside. Nowhere to put him either. Ball one. That one's low inside. Ball two. Trip to the mound by shortstop A.J. Bratz. Interesting. Three and 0 count. Walked a run in. So Larkin can't be happy here. Got to settle him down. And let's see who.
Now batting, shortstop number 1, Logan Hoyt.
So Logan Hoyt comes up. So they're going to call timeout. We'll be back.
You are the best. Remember the best planned 90 minutes of your life? Or that surprise party for your parents' golden anniversary? You get the golden planning. The same way you plan each detail for those moments, start planning to protect you and your loved ones from a natural disaster. Sign up for local weather and emergency alerts. Prepare an emergency kit and make a family communications plan. Protecting your family is the best plan you can make.
Concerned about the cost of your insurance? The Ryan agencies sift through quotes from many companies to uncover your best insurance value. You'd be surprised at the savings we can find. Let's just talk. What's there to lose? The Ryan agencies, your local insurance inflation fighters.
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency. In doing the work you do, if you're hurt, we'll help you through.
Don't be fooled. Video hearings are as critical as appearing in person.
Make sure your rights are protected.
Your employer has trained specialists on their side.
And the judges work for New York State.
The only person on your side
is the attorney at your side.
Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys.
Severe weather can strike anytime, anywhere, but there's a simple way to stay safe. Hey, Jim Cantori here. I stay safe in dangerous weather by planning ahead. You can stay safe too with a few easy steps. Build an inexpensive kit with supplies for your family's needs. Write down important information like phone numbers and medications. Always talk with your family and remember any pets in your planning. Be ready, be safe. Start your plan today at ready.gov/plan.
Are you still looking for a truck?
Hi, I'm Jim Dagan, and along with my daughter Laura, own and operate the Dagan Funeral Home here in Hornell.
The Dagan Funeral Home was established way back in 1883 by my great-great-grandfather and is the oldest.
So A.J. Bratz into pitch. That's inside. Logan Hoyt at bat. And Bratz, 2 pitches, gets out of the inning.
Steamers get 4 runs on 2 hits. There was 1 error and 3 men left on base. After 5
We go to the
play
6th.
on the Ryan AC scoreboard, Steamers 11, Hitmen 1.
Apex Chiropractic, helping you achieve new heights in wellness. Dr. Joseph McKay is a professor of nutrition and a professional natural bodybuilder. Thanks, Dr. Joseph McKay at Apex. The Italian Villa, 196 Seneca Street, best Italian cuisine around. Those pictures do not do it justice. The food is absolutely delicious. Thanks. The Argenteri family, over 60 years. Howard Hanna Real Estate Services and Reggie Gambini, your licensed real estate salesperson for Howard Hanna. Looking to buy or sell a property, call Reggie Gambino and her staff. Howard Hanna. Maple City Collision, the best auto body repair shop around, is at Maple City Collision. Stop up and see John Birch, all makes and models, all years. Maple City Collision. And by Dr. Pat Pico, MD, 15 Lotus Street, 585-596-4129. Finding quality care to the residents of Steuben, Allegheny County for 25 years. Dr. Pat Pico. And by Rustic Lux. Don't throw that piece of furniture away. Bring it into Rustic Lux for reloved, refurbished furniture. It's Rustic Lux. Right down the street here from the baseball stadium. Accepting new patients now, over 30 years experience. Dr. John Wine, Dr. Rich Kowski, Wine Chiropractic. 607-324-7246. Specializing in back and neck pain, headaches, all your spine care needs. Jeff Ryan at the Ryan Agencies, Hornell, Jasper, and Wellsville. 3 get locations to serve you better. At the Ryan Agencies, insurance protection you can rely on, home, auto, business. And John and Dagan, General Trial Practice, probably serving the Southern Tier since 1989. Call 324-6690 for John and Dagan.
Hitting off the 6th for the Hitmen, the pitcher, number 20, Anthony Bratz.
So A.J. Bratz comes in to pitch, gets an out. 2 pitch out, now he's up to bat. Top of the 6th inning. It's actually 11-1 too. Be nice if I change the score once in a while. Chopper. Brought to the hit. I'm saying go for 3. I don't know. If that ball went into right center, maybe 3. Nice hit by Bratz. Nice double.
The second baseman, number 5, Darren Callahan.
Popped out of play. Heads up, everybody. Oh, hit on top of the batting cages.
Fans, for your safety, please do not stand by the front railing.
Two and two. Callahan. 9 home runs on the season. Batting .434. I got to look back at that list. Was Callahan on the... Yes, he is. He's number 3 in the nation in batting average.
Number 38, Nate Kearney.
And did we see home runs too? Yeah, he's number 2 for home runs. So hopefully Major League scouts are looking at him. Breeding ground for MLB prospects here. In fact, Major League Baseball helps fund these collegiate leagues. And since they do fund them, they have to do what Hornell, or what they say. Remember, it used to be called the Hornell Dodgers for 100 years. Finally, they said no more names named after major league teams. Of course, when it was the Dodgers, I think we were actually affiliated. We were a minor league team back in the 50s of the New York Dodgers at the time. Because this used to be obviously a minor league affiliate. Hornell Dodgers did. Then in the early 90s, because there wasn't a team for about 15 years or maybe 20 years, they brought back the Hornell Dodger collegiate team to the great benefit of the city. Paul Welker, if anyone knows Paul Welker, he's basically runs the day-to-day operations here for the Hornell Steamers. Does a great job. I mean, it takes a crew of people to do this. Every year toward the end of the year, I think he wants to give it up, but then he gets the hankering. About 5-6 months from now, he'll be wanting to do it again. But just what goes in to putting a team like this together, coaching, and then you got to find the players. Of course, being here long enough, a lot of the coaches know obviously this team exists throughout the country. That team, or that shot deep. So a double.
Now batting the catcher, number 34, Lucas Feldman.
So Kearney with a double. A game, or a RBI double. Zach Morris pitching. He's done a great job here today. Morris has. Got 48 strikes, 26 balls. Two and one. That one high. I mentioned earlier, Hornell still alive, but with the Rapids winning tonight, It's going to make it ever so difficult in the Rapids and Hornell playing tomorrow. So the Rapids defeated Dansville in Dansville 8-3. Other games, Sherrill and Cortland knotted up at 7 apiece, top of the 8th. Also in the top of the 8th, Syracuse Saltcats are down by 4 at Rochester to the Ridgemen 8-4. And then here you got Hornell up. Actually, something's not right with that score. Whoever's keeping the stats in the one game here is not right in Hornell's game here. It's got him Hornell winning 7-1, which is not true. So full count. Lucas Feldman, and Feldman walks. So 2 on. 1 run already home here. Let's take a look at how the scoring is taking place here. Horseheads scored first in the second. Hornell came back in the bottom of the third to score 5, 2 and then 4 in the 5th. And then 1 home here in the top of the 6th. And Zach Morris is coming out. What a great game he's pitched. Got a smile. Nobody wants to leave the game.
Please. Now pitching for the Steamers from SUNY Cobleskill, number 8, Caleb Clements.
So Caleb Clements comes in.
This pitching change is brought to you by Wyan Chiropractic.
Clements is smiling already, so we like that.
Almost 30 years providing quality, evidence-based, conservative spine care. Call 607-324-7246 or visit them at 20 Park Drive in Hornell.
Let's watch Clements warm up for a little bit.
Now batting the third baseman, number 13, Aiden Sturdivant.
Oh, and a 3-run homer. First pitch. Wow. And they're all going to score together, it looks like. Nice job.
Now batting the shortstop, number 35, Braden Michelson.
Storavant, I say his last name, I hope. So there goes the 10-run rule. Oh, it was already. Doesn't that happen that often, but it does happen. New pitcher comes in, first pitch home run. That was a 3-run homer, though, wasn't it? Yeah. Something's not right here. It is 5, isn't it? I don't know. The scoreboard here says 4. It says 5 online.
That's a New York National Guard strikeout.
It's a strikeout of Michelson. Slight breeze here now. Won't affect any play in the field, though, or how the ball travels. I can't imagine.
Pinch hitting for the Hitmen from Niagara County Community College, number 29, Matthew Kuhn.
Matthew Kuhn. From Elmira, New York. Staying alive.
Now batting the center fielder, number 26, Lucas Granger.
Third out.
They didn't get 4 runs on 3 hits with no errors and 1 man left on base. After 5.5 innings of play on the Ryan Agency scoreboard, Steamers 11, Hitmen 5. Steamers, the center fielder number 22, Matthew Wessel.
So Matthew Wessels, bottom of the 6th. Nice hustle by Wessels. Take a look at the replay here.
Now batting the third baseman, number 10, Ryan Hill.
So Ryan Hill. Ryan Hill batting .287.
That's the first Heritage Credit Union 57.
Oh! Now he's going to go all the way to third. Let's take a look at that bizarre play. He takes off, and how quick does he take off here? Let's see. That's kind of funny. It was like he didn't even, oh goodness. He hadn't even started his motion yet to pitch. But that doesn't matter. Nothing matters to Wessels. I'll take off running. I don't care. It's like the what's it?
First Heritage Credit Union, 50 center.
Not the Wolverine. What?
Now batting the first baseman, number 35, Tim Burns.
Burns lifts one high and deep. Wessels will come home. I guess it is 5 to 12 now.
Now batting the second baseman, number 29, Justin Swanson.
So Swanson is up. Justin Swanson from Battle Creek, Wisconsin. One and one. Swanson 2 for 3 today, or tonight, wherever you are in this country or world. Excuse me, yawning. Base hits. So, Swanson makes it 3 for 4 today. Helps his 362 average. With Noah Brooks up. 2 outs. Here's a strike. Couldn't hold up. 0-2, 2 down. We'll win it. Let's go. Brooks 1 for 4 tonight. Two and 2. Still have Larkin pitching, but it's AJ Bratz. I was going to say, where were you going? Thought he walked, but he didn't. It's only ball 3. Oh, and he swings through that one for the strikeout.
The Steamers get 1 run on 2 hits with 1 error. 1 man left on base. And there's
We'll be
6
back.
innings to play on the Ryan Agency scoreboard.
Family-owned funeral home in the area. We offer traditional funerals for all faiths as well as low-cost cremation services, and we will be happy to assist you with pre-planning and inflation-proof financing.
The Dagan Funeral Home. 5 generations of the Dagan family serving your family.
Ryan Agencies, your locally invested independent insurance agency. The Ryan Agency supports local students and athletes. They appreciate dedication, teamwork, and hometown pride. That's why they give back, sponsoring many youth academic and sports activities. The Ryan Agencies, your hometown supporter and source for all things insurance.
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency.
When it comes to workers' comp, things can change quickly.
The only way to make sure your rights are protected is to have a trusted, committed attorney on your side.
An attorney who has devoted their career to helping injured workers.
Someone to fight for the money and medical benefits you deserve.
The only person on your side
is the attorney at your side.
Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys.
Okay, welcome back. Top of the 7th. Twelve to 5. So Sayre
Now batting the pitcher, number 20, Anthony
goes
Bratz.
down to first, and AJ Bratz is up. Got him. So Sayre. Oh, you never want to get thrown out, or picked off, I should say. You can't. That's got to be a learning experience. I hate to say the learning experience in this league, but he's got to slide back, dive back, not kind of walk back. Where's Gates' cake?
Half is my house and the other half is up his.
Okay. Talking to Gates' grandmother. It's his birthday today. I think he's warming up in the bullpen here. And he is.
Now batting the second baseman, number 5.
2 down.
Callahan.
Clements on the mound here for the Steamers. Third out.
No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. After 6.5 innings of play on the Ryan Agency scoreboard, Steamers 12, Hitmen 5.
So we go to the bottom of the 7th.
Fans, it's now time for the 7th inning stretch brought to you by the Hornell YMCA. You guys have been joining us as we play, taking out to the ball game.
So there you see your standings. The Rapids did win, so they have 17. Like I said, making it ever so more difficult for the Steamers to make the playoffs, but they're not out of it yet. I want to thank our advertisers as always. Strobel Supply, 40 Shawmut Industrial Park. Thanks, guys. Looking for a job, they're hiring. Strobel Supply, St. James Hospital, Dr. Ellie Mansour. Sports Med, he's an orthopedic surgeon. Injured, he's got you covered. First Heritage Federal Credit Union, open an Apex checking account. Check out one of their, or all of their branches throughout the southern tier of New York. The Dagan Funeral Home, 38 Church Street. Cremation service $16.95 plus the crematory fee. Thanks, Dagan. And by Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys, offices in Buffalo, Rochester, New York City. Call 585-262-COMP for Connors and Ferris. Simmons and Rockwell Nissan, Simmons and Rockwell Ford. MysticMedia.com, your small business digital success partner, web development, search automation, blog content, and so much more. Log on to MysticMedia.com. Butler Excavating and Concrete, City View Towing, Transport, and Auto Repair. Thanks, Brian Butler. And all the fine folks and hard workers up at Butler Excavating and Concrete and City View Towing, Transport, and Auto Repair. Robert Chesney up. Bottom of the 7th. That one in the dirt. From Bratz. Bratz lifts one. Or not Bratz, I'm sorry. That's Chesney from Bratz. 1 down.
Now batting the left fielder, number 25, Tyler Curtis.
So, he wants to throw his own stuff. He's shaking him off. Shake, shake, shake. Another beautiful night here in the Maple City. Tyler Curtis, 0 for 2 today. But Curtis gets on. Let's see exactly what happened there. I didn't quite see it.
Fans, our elite pass winner tonight is Andy Greeley. You can pick up your prize at the souvenir stand. Andy
Greeley, he tried to field it.
Pick up your prize at the souvenir stand.
California.
Now batting the shortstop, number 1, Logan Hoyt.
Logan Hoyt up. He wasn't even born when this song is walk-up music. He wasn't even born when this song came out. And I was in my 20s. I'm not sure what was going on there.
No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on base.
I gotta see the replay here.
After 7 innings of play on the Ryan AC scoreboard,
He definitely tagged him,
Hitmen 12,
right?
Steamers 5. Steamers 12, Hitmen 5.
I'm not sure what Hoyt was, what he thought there. 12-5, we go to the 8th. What's this Baby Shark? You got to play that in the beginning. I don't think there's any kids here. No. Young kids anyways. There are a lot of them have left. Anyway.
1, Cannon Van Duzer.
So Cannon Van Duzer to lead things off here, top of the 8th. Cannon Van Duzer. Cannon with a base hit. Cannon from Sarah, PA. I've only been to Sarah once, and that was last, or was it this year? Last year, 2 years ago. Or last year, not this year. For a basketball game. Hornell had to play Waverly. And then we went to the Chinese buffet in Sarah. They had 3 different ones, really close to each other, and they were all right. Or one of them was. We only went to one. Cannon is spelt with a K. A-N-N-O-N. Cannon is on. This brings Feldman up. Remember the TV show Cannon? Who starred in that? Cannon. I can picture the guy. I can't think of his name. He was a big, heavy-set, balding guy. Detective. As Feldman goes down for the first out.
Now batting the third baseman, number 13, Aiden Sturdivant.
Aiden Sturdivant. Sturt. How do you say that? Sturdivant? I think I'd know it by now. I gotta just listen to the PA announcer. That one's in the dirt from Clements. He's going to throw over to first. Nope. 2-2. They're yelling at Cannon to run, take off for second. His dugout. Good friends he has. It'd be like asking me to steal or to take off. And I know he's faster than me, but he didn't need to steal because that's a walk to Aiden.
Now batting the shortstop, number 35, Braden Michelson.
So Braden Michelson up. So a pop fly. Stoyanovich is there. Do you see him look at his glove too? It's almost like, did I just catch that, or did it almost come close to popping out? Well, Andy Greeley won a It looks like it'll fit him perfectly. A new shirt. One of the long-time steamer ticket geez, my mind here today. I'm talking. A lot of stuff's coming out. Doesn't mean anything. But a season ticket holder. So they named him. He won tonight's prize. So he went and picked up a T-shirt. Actually, it looks like a nice T-shirt, but it looks like it's going to have to go to one of his grandkids. Should have like a steam engine mascot. It's got steam coming out of his or steam stack, whatever you want to call it, smokestack. Actually, steam engines had smoke come out. Obviously, they were burning coal. To make steam. I went and watched Mission Impossible, the new Mission Impossible last night. Wow, I'm telling you about non-stop action from start to finish. It was very good. A little long. I mean, it was well worth going to see. It definitely. Oh, a broken bat. Some runs come home. Right around him.
Now batting the center fielder, 26, Lucas Granger.
Lucas Granger. This one's going to fall in. Another run home. Come on, focus. You can. There we are. There's Lucas.
Now batting the left fielder, number 3, Cody Sayre.
This game's not over yet. 2 outs. 2 on. Cody Sayre back up. Sayre's the one that got picked off at first base by not diving back, just kind of walking back. And that, you know, doing this for as many years as I've done it. Like I never played baseball, but I know, you know, some of the things you're supposed to do. And it's mind-boggling that some of these kids don't do it, like diving back in. And nice play.
The Hitmen get 2 runs on 3 hits. There were no errors and 2 men left on base. After 7.5 innings of play on the Ryan Agency scoreboard, Steamers 12, Hitmen 7.
Go to the bottom of the 8th.
Leading off the eighth for the Steamers, the center fielder 22, Matthew Wessel.
So Wessel's up first to lead things off here in the bottom of the eighth. Late swing. Fouls that one off for a 50 center. I think it was a 50 center. Maybe it didn't make it out of the park. Not in time. Little bobble. Remember that commercial, little dabble do ya, little bobble do ya? That time. So, you apologize, my replay is not the best tonight. Something's wrong with the, I think I gotta reset the whole system. Ryan Hill, as Wessels is on first. Oops, do I have the score right? Let me make sure I have. Yes, I do. He was able to hold up. Low and outside with Wessels at first. A.J. Bratz pitching. I'd wish he came to Hornell. Bratz lives in Bath. A little bit closer. Bath is to Hornell than Bath is to Horseheads. Base hits. So 2 on, nobody out.
Now batting the first base, number 35, Tim Burns.
So big Tim Burns comes up. Was that Shaggy, his walk-up song? His entrance theme? Hope we have another couple months of this beautiful weather. Popped up. Coon underneath it. Oops, sorry. I looked away for just a second and I lost control there. So,
now batting the
Burns goes down.
Justin Swanson.
Brings up Swanson. Funny, he hopes he hits a home run, and Bratz hopes he grounds into a double play. This one popped. A nice try. I saw it coming down and him hustling over there. That's a great job by Van Duzer. I told you he could outrun me. I didn't. I just saw the pop up. I go, that's still going to be in play, and Van Duzer hustled right over there. Like I said, smiling too. Best part of the game when you see a kid smile, having fun. This one to the backstop. Runners to second and third now. Three and one count. To Swanson, who's 3 for 4, batting .262 coming into today's game. They don't update the stats online. I wish it would update because it would easy to be done, you would think, if the program was written correctly. Here's a base hit. It's going to bring in 1 run. Nice hit.
Now batting the catcher, number 20, Noah Brooks.
So Noah Brooks. Hornell adds a run, 13-7. Nice stop. And the second out. Sorry I didn't get it, but trying to figure out what that light is.
Now batting the designated hitter, number 14, Robert Chesney.
So Robert Chesney up. Number 14. This one popped up. Van Duzer has it. Cannon.
Steelers get 1 run on 2 hits, so it's 1 error and 2 men left on base. After 8 innings of play on the Ryan Agency scoreboard, Steelers 13, Hitmen
So
7.
top of the 9th now. There's the flights family out there. Let's see we can't see there. We can see the bugs a little bit. Over the lighting. The last couple of days they've been, oops, that one's not very good. Or last couple of weeks I should say, the bugs have gotten worse. Funny thing is in this area, and I'm not sure, I haven't really heard anything about it. Somebody mentioned it to me and I haven't seen a lot of bats around to eat the bugs. I don't know what had happened. Something happened the last couple of years that is in my backyard. You would always see bats flying around. You know, I would just walk right by them, but as a kid you always pretend to try to duck them and this and that, but I have not seen hardly any bats flying around at all. I don't think I've seen a one, to be honest with you, this year or last year. How do you repopulate the bats? Release bats into the wild. A bat hatchery. There's the birthday boy, Gates Miller, turned 18. He graduated high school with his father, same year, same
Leading out
school.
tonight for the Hitmen, the pitcher number 20, Anthony Bratz.
And he's facing his old foe from Haverling, A.J. Bratz. Bratz lifts one. Should be an easy play for Hoyt. So a local boy pitches, local boy hits, and a local boy catches the out. All within a 20-mile radius here of the Hornell Steamer Ballpark here at Maple City Park. Bratz lives 20 minutes away. Hoyt lives 5 minutes away. And Gates lives right here in the city. Seven runs on 10 hits for the Hitmen. 13 runs on 15 hits for the Steamers. Steamers have 1 error. Hitmen have 4. Oh, and it just about hit my car, and that kid's going to get 50 cents because it hit right next to him. It hit off my tire. Two and two, nice pitch by Gates. Called a ball. Oh, and ends up hitting him. Oh, thanks. Tony Bratz said that AJ wanted to come to Hornell, but their roster was already full. That answers that question. AJ, a good kid, always says hi to me when I was doing games. And amazing athlete. A little bit better than I was. Of course, nobody played 2 sports back in the 80s that I ever remember. I mean, in the same season like they do now. And AJ excelled at both football and soccer. Oh, and he hits Kuhn. No, he's saying you got to stay here because he didn't try getting out of the way. It's a fastball, and he did look like he tried to, move his hands a little bit. How do you? It's such a judgment call. They should almost make it so it's almost like if you're trying to lean in a little bit, not if you stand still. And we've seen that happen this year already. With the guy was throwing curves, and it curved out, on the first two pitches he threw, and the batter stepped back. Well, the ball came on the curve again, but it didn't break. And the batter this time didn't move, thinking it was going to break again, and it didn't. He got hit. The umpire made him stay. And I'm like, that's just a judgment. And I would have thought, and talking to the batter, and I can't remember who it was now afterwards, said, yeah, he didn't move this time because he figured it was going to do the same thing. So it's just a law or a rule that, I don't know. There's a lot of judgment rules. Judgment calls, I should say. Yeah, no, speaking of, Tony Broad's mentioned that AJ tried to come here, and there's been other players, too. I know there was a kid from Rochester who played here last year, tried to come down, and they already said, you're welcome back this year. He tried to come back, and they said the roster was full already. So I don't know. It's tough to figure out how they do it. My job's just to stream and ramble on, but I'd like to see all local people as possible here. Maybe Bratz can come here next year if he's not in the Cape Cod League. Or that Wisconsin League that's on ESPN all the time. That makes a neat sound when it hits it ricochets from the netting to underneath the roof, back to the netting, and back and forth. Two down here, and that is the ball game.
No runs, no hits, no errors, and one man left on base. Your final score on the Ryan Agency scoreboard: Steamers 13, Hitmen 7. Steamers are home again on Thursday to take on the Dansville Gliders. First pitch is scheduled for 7 p.m. We'd like to thank you for coming out to tonight's game, and please travel home safely.
Travel home safely, everybody. Me, I've got 2 blocks. I can walk there.
Thanks for your work.
Yeah. Bye-bye. Having a good night.